Yeah, look, I think for the most part we control the game pretty well. I mean, we certainly created enough opportunities to win the game. Obviously, we had that 5-minute spell after half time where we got punished. But either side of that, there was enough there for us to win the game. But the players are giving everything, and from my perspective, I just can't get away from that fact that this group of players are trying as hard as they possibly can to turn our fortunes around. It doesn't really kind of come into my consciousness about trying to convince people. I think I've been around long enough to know that some will just judge on where we're at the moment, and rightly so in some respects, and it's not good enough. If people want to sort of put context to that, they can. If not, so be it. But from my point of view, I think I'm still sort of very much stuck on the fact that the players are just giving everything they can. They did on Thursday night, they did tonight. There's probably at least two that shouldn't have been out there, but they were just, desperate to try and, like I said, turn our fortunes around. Now, hopefully over the next sort of 10 days, 2 weeks, we'll get some significant players back, which I think will help this group a lot and give them the boost they need. And we've still got some fantastic opportunities this year to make an impact for the second half of the year, and I'm sure that'll happen. Me? Oh, mate, who knows, mate? I mean, who knows? I reckon there's probably a fair chunk that will say no, but I can't. Like I said, I can't. Look, it's when you're a manager of a football club, it's a very kind of, you can be very vulnerable and isolated. I don't feel that. I really feel like this group of players, not for me, but they're giving everything for the club. I've got a group of staff that's really committed, so I kind of focus on that. And, my role within that is, like I said, to try and support these players. I think I can even see in training that when, the guys who are come back in, it's just going to give everyone a lift. And, as I keep saying to the players, there's still a fantastic opportunity this season to really make an impact. And I know we can. But in terms of, your question, well, what is there anything I can say about that is going to change anything that I need to do tomorrow morning? Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Look, but I mean, that's part of, it's certainly something I wanted to try and do. And when I took on this role, is try and unify the club and sort of create an environment here where we're all sort of focused on the one thing. And obviously it hasn't worked out that way. And it's understandable that, like I said, the fans, are not happy with our current sort of situation, and it's a difficult one to kind of navigate, because we need them right now to, especially in home, to create an atmosphere. I mean, it wasn't that long ago we played Liverpool here, and it was a great night, and everyone was sort of focused on the one thing. But like I said, the one thing I do, like I keep saying, and I think it's important to acknowledge, is that the players are giving everything for this club, and I think that's, I think that's something that needs to be kind of acknowledged by everyone. I don't know. Look, I've said all along, it's, the players need help, and I've also said I know the club's working hard, but in that area to try and alleviate some of those problems, because, look, Pape Sarr shouldn't have played today. He obviously wasn't fit, but the players are going out there and giving everything they can, because we can't call off games. We've got another game in 3 days' time, that these players have to front up for. And like I said, the injuries situation will ease, and I'm confident that'll sort of help us. But, I think, even sort of one more player coming in just in the short term would give us at least an opportunity to navigate these sort of last sort of 10 days, 2 weeks of, what's been a really hard slog for this group of players.